It's now time for Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of the staff nor the management of KWN TV 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Now, let's go Around Town on KWN TV 7.
Well, here I am again. And Rex, there you are again.
And we just did a 2-minute planning for this show, so
hey, whoa, look, I've got the whole room full. What are you talking about? I've been planning for this. Hey, we've got Martha Baker here. Do you know how long I've been planning to bring her on here?
Yeah, she's a good deal.
But how many times have I come on here and said, well, one of these days we're going to have Martha Baker on
That's
here?
True.
Now, I have said that. So.
Well, she's got a lot of info.
Yes, she does.
I just read some of her info today and took notes. 25th? 26th is when we're Thursday? Yeah, that is 25th.
Rex, she's going to come on here and tell us.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But anyway, we have her and Lisa Stevens. And, you know, the unique thing about here in Dade County is we have so many services that are offered that I don't think people realize until...
that's true.
It's amazing at how many services our little community...
That are really needed.
Yes, that our little community offers. Like go to Whitfield County.
Yeah.
And the reason I say Whitfield is because I was from there, or I'm from there, whatever, and I go down there and I'm discussing things with mostly my aunt, and she's like, I can't believe y'all have that up there. We just have so many things. We have so many good people that really, reaches out and brings...
Trying to help people.
Well, yeah, and brings different services to our community, starts different programs.
And there's a lot of people that's the only service they have in some cases.
Right, right.
They don't have a doctor or whatever, but they can go to these other services and get good help,
Yeah. Senior citizens that live alone here, there's really a lot for them.
Yeah.
I think about that just because we've been talking about the senior center down there.
Well, we were talking
and I got my hand smacked for talking about that hateful woman down there.
What I was talking about.
But you know what? She needs to get a little nicer to people, don't she?
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you on that. But now Annette's a separate.
I'm not talking about Annette Cash.
Yeah.
I'm not. I hadn't even said the woman's name, but she knows who she is.
And she does. Well, and Annette, you're talking about all these services. That bus route takes people and drops them off at some of these services.
That's right. But Rex, when we have seniors in this community, I know several of them. I've always been drawn to seniors. For years at the First Baptist Church, I did this thing. I called it my senior field trip. Every month, and I would get the church van, and I'd take all our little senior ladies and men. There just wasn't a lot of the men, the men normally pass away before the women do. Nathan said that's because the women have killed them. But anyway, so I would take them on this.
Race that out.
I would take them on this field trip every month, and I know a lot of them that goes to the senior center down here, and I've been hearing about it for a few years. And normally when we have a problem in the community, I've heard, one time we had this real hateful superintendent here, but around here we'll weed them out eventually.
Oh yeah.
But I've been hearing about this woman and hearing about this woman and hearing about this woman, and it's just time somebody called her out.
That's right.
And and leave it to me. I just, those people go down there, some of them, that's all they do. And they go down there and somebody wants to be hateful to them.
Yeah, well,
I got a problem with that.
Yeah, well, they play games and they talk to each other. It's just good entertainment. And then they go back home and they come back the next day, too.
Well, and seniors deserve to be respected.
It's true.
And I just have a problem with people disrespecting their elders. I just have a real bad problem.
There are, Lord knows I gripe sometimes, but everybody gripes and has their moments. But still, they like a little attention.
Rex,
it don't bother me.
You think we're still friends? You drive me crazy.
That's true.
But I respect you.
That is.
You drive me crazy. You know you do.
And I'm in the old category too.
But anyway, well, we'll move on past that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to get on my soapbox.
By the way,
about
before I forget, is there any way that you could show that film that I saw at your house about your family in Dalton? I love that. That was absolutely. She's going to France, and they're going to show this film that this guy was going around and taking history of different people, real poor people, rich, all this stuff, and her family in Dalton was one of the people that they put on there.
We
And
talked
it's
about
absolutely wonderful how well they did, and you said they were really poor, and they were, but they were happy.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
absolutely happy.
Yeah, they were. My dad's family was extremely poor, but they were very proud.
Exactly. But you need to bring that film on here and show people. She's
well-
going to France anyway. They're going to debut that show.
Well, no, that show was on TV 40 years ago.
I know, but
It's just
wonderful.
a little film festival. It's really to honor the men that actually did the film.
Yeah.
They went on to be very big movie producers.
I can imagine.
And I mean, they did the documentary on the Beatles coming to America. They did the Rolling Stones, Give Me Shelter. I mean, they did Grey Gardens. They did a lot of stuff.
Well, the interesting thing about this, though, her family, it was like it was scripted, but it wasn't. It was just natural.
Did it seem scripted?
No, I said you would think it was scripted, but they were just natural.
No, it wasn't scripted.
They didn't pretend. They
But
were
we didn't have that plan to come on here and talk
No.
about this. But we talked about it once before when my friend Muffy came down.
Yeah, I
We
love
had
it.
her on
Though.
the
I think
show.
it was really a great thing.
Well-
Know where our roots are, and you
Yeah,
did. From
yeah.
a little girl. She was just a little girl when they did that, but I think you're in it, though, aren't you?
Oh, I'm in it several times.
Yeah.
I don't say a whole lot, but I'm in
Well,
it.
you're still in it.
But you just have to know my grandmother. I was always, when I was in it, I was always with my grandmother. And when my grandmother was around, nobody else spoke. She did
She was
all
in
the-
charge.
She was large and in charge. You got that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have a good friend, Stacy Connor. She has a business, Helping Hands Cleaning Service. And hey, and I'm going to tell you, we use her. We use her. I've recommended her. People always come back happy, with what she's done for them. So I asked her to come on here because she is expanding her business. She's not going to have a choice but to. She does do good, Rex.
Oh,
She does real
okay.
good. And we might get her mama on here. You might know her mama. Her mama was Cricket. Y'all might remember her as the icy lady. You remember her as the
Yeah.
icy lady.
Oh, yeah.
And but anyway, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with Stacy.
When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope. Can you gig it? Oh, yes, you can. We know you've been waiting for a long time, and now Tennessee Valley Net is bringing it to you. Gigabit internet service now available in certain areas of Dade County. Not just fast, super fast internet service now available from Tennessee Valley Net. People are talking, I mean really smiling about gig speed internet available in limited areas from Tennessee Valley Net. Call today at 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net and see if gig speed is available where you are. We know you'll gig it from Tennessee Valley Net. The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable, traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell, providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, we are back, and this is Miss Stacy Connor, Stacy Holtzclaw Connor.
Yes.
Yeah. And she has Helping Hands cleaning service. Now, Stacy, how long have you been doing this?
Right at 2 years.
Has it really been 2
Yeah.
years? Wow, well,
Yes.
you've grown, hadn't you?
I have grown a lot.
And now you do, just tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, we clean commercial and houses, and we do more than like just go in there and dust and sweep and mop. We don't charge extra to have to clean the ceiling fans, or if we have to dust off the baseboards or any of that stuff. We just kind of, do what needs to be done. Where most people, cleaning agencies, they will charge you if they have to clean the ceiling fans or the baseboards or a spot on the wall or something in that kind of sort. We don't do that. I just do it.
And you're bonded and insured.
I am, yes.
And that's a big deal to a lot of people,
Yes.
especially when you don't know somebody. When you're, I know one time I called some guys out to do some tree service, and I was told it's real important that they be bonded and insured,
Yeah.
just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Which I know you, but still, it's good protection for you too, isn't
Right.
it? I mean, not just the homeowner, but for you too.
Right. And all of my girls, they get background checks. So,
That's
and I do
good.
keep them up on date on that. They never know when I'm actually going to run one, just in case they do get into a little bit of trouble and decide not to tell me. So I do keep that up to date. And then I also will make them take a drug test whenever I decide to do that, to kind of, because I don't want to get a bad rep. So if you get one by person saying something bad, then there goes your business. So I do keep everything kind of.
Well, that's good for your own protection
Yes.
too. Because if they go into somebody's house and you heard somebody starts ripping people off, that'll
Yeah,
get
that'll
around
run me
really
quick, right?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
It would. That's good.
Yeah, it is good.
So, so most of your jobs, are they local here?
I don't go any further than Kimball.
Okay, well now tell us this: if there's somebody out there watching and they're thinking they need their house cleaned, will you do it like on a one-time deep cleaning? Will you do? Does it have to be a regular cleaning?
No, we'll
or-
go in one time. We'll do a deep clean. We do bi-week. We do weekly. If you want us to clean before their party, after our party, we've done that as well. I done one. I think you recommended her last Friday. It was like a spare room on it because she had some people coming in over the weekend, and so I canceled everything I had to do because she was your friend, and I went in there and
Well,
I
now you
cleaned
didn't
it.
have to.
So we ran in there, we done it, and got in and out. But she said that we done a lot more than her old cleaning agency done.
Well, now, okay. So, Stacy, if people wanted to contact you, how would they get a hold of you?
They would call my cell, and that's 423-322-4877.
Or you can call the station here, and we'll keep her number on hand. Now, I noticed you have a guest with you.
I do. I got my mama with me.
Well, let me tell you, in life, you just have these special people.
Yes.
And, you go through life, and every now and then you just kind of click with somebody, and you just have this special person. Well, this is one of my little special people right here. Now, you look out there, because everybody will know you, Cricket. Now, let me tell you how I got to know her. She was the icy lady for years. and she'd drive around in that little yellow truck, and all the kids would come, and she would always make you the best icy because she didn't care what. I always liked all flavors.
Yeah.
And the other icy people would say, you can only get 2 flavors. but she would always make me all the flavors. And so we got to be buddies. And then years ago when Nathan was running for school board, I asked her, I said, hey, would you put a sign on your truck? She said, yeah, I will. And I said, you don't think it'll hurt your business? She said, no, it ain't gonna hurt my business. She said, I don't care if it does. That's who I'm for. But we love cricket. Everybody around here loves cricket. And now your sister, who is your, because her sister looks just like her.
Cat, that's her cousin.
Well, she looks just like her, don't she?
She does.
She
They were
does.
first cousins.
They still got
Yes.
long blonde hair.
Yep, she does. They look identical. You're her favorite, though.
Well, she's my favorite.
I don't know.
And I better not hear about nobody being mean to her if she ever goes down there to that senior center.
Don't you get us mixed up?
You and your cousin? No, I know who you are. But, now does she help you go do some of this cleaning?
Oh, no.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's too hard to work.
She says
too
she's
hard.
retired.
That's right.
Well, that's
too hard
okay.
to work.
And she keeps retired, is what she says.
I do my own.
Your own cleaning, that.
And then when I get through, I can go somewhere.
Well,
I told her I need to find her boyfriend.
well,
We're on there.
what age group are you looking for?
I'm not looking, honey.
That settles that, doesn't it? That settles that. How many days a week do you work? Do you work on the weekends?
I
or-
don't work weekends.
I don't
no.
blame you.
I try just to work like Monday and Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, because my husband who works out of town, and I like to be with him whenever he's home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's
So
good.
he's only home a few days.
Yeah,
Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday. Then he leaves back out on Sunday.
yeah. So, and a lot of the houses you
Truck
clean,
driver?
He works for Georgia Power.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
He
so
works-
the houses you clean, are they weekly or
I got
some of them
them.
weekly or
I've got.
once a month or?
I got different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever they
Just
want.
whatever they want. You know, if they're single and they live by themselves, you know, and they're kind of older, then they're like, I just need you once a month. Some people just want me to come in there and clean toilets and bathtubs and showers. You know, something
Yeah.
that they can't get down there and do. So I'll do that or whatever they want, really.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You just kind of cater to your customer.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
do you charge by the hour or do you charge
I
just
charge by the job.
a job? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably easier. Isn't
It's
it?
easier, and then, you know, we just, I can get in there and get it done.
Yeah.
She's not penalized if she takes a bunch of people in there to get it
Right.
done.
Yeah. Well, and you know about how long it's going to take you to do a particular job.
I do,
anyway.
yeah.
So you guesstimate it by that.
Right.
You know.
And me and my girl, Tansy, we actually can get a huge house done in 2 hours, you know, but
Yeah.
that's 2 for her and 2 for me, so it's really 4.
4 hours. Yeah.
Right.
So we're in and out, but everybody seems to
Well,
like
that's-
us, so that's a good thing.
As long as you don't get any calls, you didn't clean this, or
That's right.
yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
You don't get any calls, that means you're doing a good job.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And I can only take on like 3 more houses, and that'll be the
Well, do you
limit.
get a lot from people that you clean for, and they call you and say, you know, Jane Doe told me you cleaned houses good. Could you clean mine? Is that you get business that way?
Monda Wooten over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, she's
got
a
me
good
everything.
one.
Yeah, she's got me everything in Trenton. I've got
Well,
her
she's
Nathan.
good for that.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding.
No,
she
everything
didn't charge
in
you a
Trenton.
thing for that,
She's not
either, did
charged me a thing. No, we
Well,
love
that's
Monda.
what a friend's for.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I mean, she does a good thing.
Yeah.
If somebody does something good, I tell them.
Mom and I try to get each other in trouble if we can, but it doesn't work.
If
We
she
don't-
hangs
it just
around me
rolls
long enough,
off.
I can get her in trouble.
Listen,
Oh, it just rolls off
I
the bus.
love
Well,
Rex.
but it just rolls off. She makes me say things that I don't want to say. You know?
He tries to give some.
She and I used to be the entertainment at Brock's Restaurant when it was on the square. And when we left the restaurant, everybody else got up and left too. They sat there and listened to me and her argue
Sometimes we
politics.
get up and leave mad.
Yeah, and we get up, you know,
But
and
we come back the next morning
next
and have
morning
coffee.
start all over again.
That's a
half
good
the
thing.
half the store, the restaurant walked out too when we did. So.
Yeah.
The show was over. Well, Stacy, I am so glad your business is doing good. And your number again is 423-322-5600. 4877, and you'll do
Yes.
a one-time cleaning, or you'll do weekly, just
Whatever they
whatever
want.
they want.
They need me just to
That's
scrub the
good.
bathtubs. I'll go in and we'll scrub the
But now
bathtubs.
Cricket ain't coming.
I'm not coming.
I could put her to work. She's like, not today, dog. Not today.
I don't want it. Hey.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for
And thank
having
you,
us.
Cricket.
Love you,
We love her. Love you. All right. We'll be right back with Lisa Stevens and Martha Baker and company.
Country cooking with family recipes. That's what you'll get at Howard's Restaurant, offering a full menu for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Plus an all-you-can-eat lunch and dinner buffet. They make all their homemade bread and pizza dough and sauce. Come by Howard's Restaurant for special buffets. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Howard's Restaurant in Eider, located in the Old Cabbage Bowl Restaurant. Catering is available. Call today, 256-657-4191.
Innovation and quality. Two things you don't normally hear about in a recruitment ad, but you'll hear a lot about innovation and quality when you join the team at Vanguard National Trailer. Vanguard is an industry leader in the production of dry van trailers and composite plate trailers.
And right now, Vanguard National Trailer is hiring energetic and hardworking team members to be assemblers and welders, as well as industrial maintenance for first shift openings.
And you'll work a full 40-hour week in 4 days, which means 3-day weekends. And overtime is available. Working at Vanguard National Trailer has other great benefits too, like paid holidays, paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, plus a 401k plan.
Full-time work, 3-day weekends, available overtime, and great benefits. That's Vanguard National Trailer.
Fill out your application today. Vanguard National Trailer is an equal opportunity employer.
Apply in person today. Starting pay $10 to $14 an hour, depending on position. Vanguard National Trailer Corporation, Highway 11 North, turn beside the Premier Healthcare Center on Vanguard Drive.
Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lafayette announces their spring cleaning clearance blowout. Get this 2018 Malibu LT nicely equipped for $20,995, our best price of the year. Save over $11,000 on the 2018 Silverado Z71 Crew Cab 4x4 with leather interior. A great truck at a great price. Plus, huge markdowns on all 2019 Chevy Silverados in stock. Ready to save money? Take the drive to Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lafayette.
Have lunch or dinner at Guthrie's, home of the original golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Guthrie's can help you plan your family's meals or get-togethers with bucket specials every Tuesday, those delicious wings on Wednesday, and platters every day of the week. Plus, get sweet tea by the gallon. Remember, Guthrie's has a party room for small gatherings, too. Guthrie's, Highway 136 West in Trenton, home of those golden fried chicken fingers and the best chicken finger sauce in the world.
Guthrie's, not fast food, good food fast.
Okay, we're back. I told you we had a crew here. First of all, we have Martha Baker. Martha, you wave out there. I can guarantee you your father-in-law's watching you. You say hello to him.
Hey, Dewey.
Her father-in-law is our biggest fan.
I know.
Yes.
He cooks us cornbread, fried okra, fried squash, sliced tomatoes, meatloaf, pineapple upside down. I mean, you name it. He'll cook it and bring us big old bowls over here.
He's a good cook.
He is a good cook.
He is just. Does he cook for y'all too?
Well, when Jessica worked here, he used to bring her food.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, he must really like me because he'll bring it to my store too. I love Dewey. But anyway, so we have Martha Baker, we have Heather Cochran, and Lisa Stevens. Heather Stanley. I'm sorry. You know Heather Cochran. We have a Heather Cochran.
I know.
That's where okay, Heather Stanley and Lisa Stevens. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to first tell a little bit about what each one of you do, because all of you represent services offered in our community, valuable services. So I'll let you start, Martha.
Okay, well, I am Martha Baker, as Monda said, and I'm the Family Connection Coordinator. And a lot of people don't know what Family Connection is, and I wear a lot of different hats, but mainly our goal is to connect people in need with resources in the county. So, and we also bring different agencies to the same table that are working for the same goal, which is community betterment and community involvement. So we partner. I say we. I am the coordinator, but we run on a volunteer basis for other agencies that are local in the county. So we work with Lookout Mountain and Primary and the library, and we partner for different events. And so we're funded by the Georgia State Legislature, but we do some events. The two biggest events that we do are the Read to Lead, which was last month at the library. We partner with the library. And the Glow Run, which is coming up on Friday at the Dade County High School track. And so that's for child abuse awareness. Dade County has a high number of child abuse and neglect cases, and so we try to raise awareness for that at the Glow Run.
And that's so sad, isn't it? I mean, there's really more out there than we could imagine, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And so we'll have booths set up with the different services that are offered in the county. They'll be at the Glow Run, and everybody hands out glow supplies. And if you pre-registered, you'll get a free T-shirt, and it glows in the dark.
And there's no cost for this?
There's no cost. We try to keep it free and just a family fun event to raise awareness for child abuse prevention.
Well, now last year you had about how many there?
Last year it was around 400 pre-registered, but there were probably about 700 or 800 there. And this year we have 672 pre-registered.
Wow.
So that was a good bit more. Every year it's growing. People look forward to it. They know it's coming, and it's just fun. And usually we have one tent around the track set up, and this year we'll have 3. So we're trying to make everything, grow with a number of participants. So,
all right,
excited.
And Heather?
So I work with Lisa. I'm at Lookout Mountain. I'm over a program called Win Georgia.
Now this is Lookout Mountain Community Service.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I'm over the Win Georgia program, which is for youth ages 6 to 20, and we cover the entire state of Georgia, Trenton being one of them. And we provide support and we provide coordination for families that are in need.
Okay, elaborate on that just a little.
So we come in, talk to the family about, tell us what's been going on, tell us what needs you have, how can we help get you connected to resources.
Okay, needs such as?
Whether that be needs for mental health, whether that be better education, whether that be better job placement. It could be that they are underemployed, so they don't have enough money to support them throughout the month. We come in and talk to them about everything that family is experiencing and how to help them better develop themselves.
Well, now, how do you find these families? Are they referrals?
They are referrals. Mm-hmm. And anybody in the community can refer. So we accept referrals from your neighbor, from your school worker, from your mental health worker. It could be your youth pastor at the church. Anyone can make a referral.
See, I never even knew about this. It's called Win
Georgia.
Win Georgia.
Our website is wingeorgia.com.
And it's for ages 6 to 20?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. And they can take them if they're working with Lookout Mountain or Georgia Hope or any of the other mental health facilities. They don't have to be, so they're not limited to just individuals that are working with Lookout Mountain. They can work with any mental health facility.
Okay. All right, now Lisa, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name's Lisa Stevens, and I am the program manager for children and adolescents for Lookout Mountain Community Services. And my job currently is I work in the school systems for Dade and Catoosa County, and I do a lot of community relationships, promoting community collaborations, working with making those connections also with primary health care and DJJ and DFACS, and getting those needs met for our kids at high risk in our school system.
So how do is yours referrals as well?
Mine is referrals.
So, okay, so now you all 3 work together on things. So give us some kind of an example as to how you would work together. Some kind of
So for me, or it can start with anybody here.
Yeah.
So
typically, well, I can give one example because we've all worked with this family that's no longer with us. So we had a family that was referred to us by Tanina Bice, who's the school counselor at the elementary school.
Who is excellent.
Who's amazing. And this family they had a lot of needs. They were referred to me for mental health services. I referred the family to CME for
now CME.
Or sorry, Wynn, Georgia.
Okay.
They just rebranded.
Okay.
So they were referred to CME. So besides what I was able to provide them in counseling and family training, Wynn, Georgia. I know that's going to take some getting used to.
It is.
Was able to provide wraparound treatment. So they were able to get like equine therapy. They were able to get like tutoring. They were able to get those type of needs met. And then Martha was able to get stuff like clothing for them. She was able to get like hair products for them. So that kind of so we all the three of us helped this family with their needs for that. They were all different. It could have been that they needed pots and pans, or they needed sheets, or they needed gas money, or they needed a bill met, or food, or utilities paid, or rent paid. It could have been a whole bunch of different things that we would have worked together to got for them.
Now, okay, so do you work with the Family and Children Services as well?
Mm-hmm.
And so somebody identifies this family as being in need of something. I love the tutoring because when families are having trouble, the kids it just seems like their homework is just not high on the priority list.
So
and when they get behind, it's so hard to catch up.
It is. So we also assist the families with like 504s and IEPs.
Now, what is that?
So a 504 is an IEP. They're individual education plans that we work on with the school, and it could be either myself or her Ashley, who's in the back. Say hi, Ashley.
Okay.
Or it could be even Wynn, Georgia, with their family team that works with our families who can go into the schools, and we work with the counselor and the principal, and we work as a team to identify these kids that need more assistance in the schools. That could be because they have ADHD, they're behind in their schoolwork, they're having behavioral issues. It could be a whole lot of different reasons, and they just need a little bit more assistance in school than what they're getting. So we can assist that team with getting them on a 504 plan or an IEP. It usually starts with it's called a RTI, which is where the teacher helps in taking information on the individual's behavior or on his academics in the classroom, or how he's doing or not doing well. And the schools are really great about participating with this because they've really bought into what we do as a team all the way around.
Well, where do you see these problems mostly? Like you're saying that yours is like 6 to 20. What age group is there any?
For us, the average age is middle school. We see probably 12 to 14-year-olds are our biggest population.
Well, I know we had I've heard of several children, over the past few years committing suicide. And I know it's kind of one of those things nobody wants to talk about. But, and you never hear about it. I just hear about it in whispers here or there. But we really have a problem here, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think causes that? Do you think it's of course it's a community problem, but what do you think we as a community could do to combat some of that stuff?
So, well, first of all, we haven't had a suicide in our middle school and our high schools for several years now. It's been, 3 years. It's been around 3 years. We haven't had them, but we have had them once they've come out of high school. It's we've had a few.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
had,
in the middle school and high school. It's after school.
I was working with the Northwest Georgia work program, and there was a couple of kids that was working in that program that would tell me this stuff. So and I guess when I say a kid, even though they're out of school, it's still a kid to me, I guess.
But one of the biggest problems that we have is there's nothing for them to do here. There's nothing. Tell me what there is for them to do here.
Well, and I think in addition to,
I mean, they do have
having limited resources, even though you've got a lot of providers in your area, people don't know how to access them.
Right.
There's a lack of knowledge on how to access support. And by having events like the Glow Run and doing, like we just did a video, it's going to be out on Facebook. It's called I Am Mental Health, and it's about reducing the stigma of being exposed to mental health and mental health concerns. By promoting events, doing glow runs, having community awareness days, and we're having a carnival soon
in Chattooga County.
Right, having different awareness activities, helping people be clued in to how to make a referral and who's out there, really provides an additional level of security and support for those who are experiencing symptoms or concerning behaviors.
I think you're right. They don't know how to access that because, while you've been sitting here talking, I've had 2 or 3 people cross my mind. And, and then I was looking down here at all these different things you have listed. I didn't know about all that. I mean, I knew there was stuff, but that's why I asked you to come on, but I had no idea at all the stuff.
There's 16 pages worth of stuff there.
I mean,
and that what Martha's looking at can be found online at dade.gafcp.org, and it's under resource directory, and it'll link you to the Facebook or their webpage if they have one, and it's all kinds of assistance. It's local churches, it's food banks, clothing pantry, the government stuff, apartments, like it has everything on there. So. And we try to keep it updated. The best we can, but
there's so much available. Like it's funny because we have a benevolence fund at Lookout Mountain that I didn't even know we had because I've never had to access it because we have so much available in Dade County.
And people, I have found over the years, if there's a need and people know about it, I think our community responds really well.
They really do.
To stuff.
Yeah, we really have a great community for needs.
But if we don't know,
right?
Yeah.
Then we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've worked with each other, I guess, for 6 years now. Yeah. She and I have, and then Martha's been with Dade First for 2. Seems like longer.
Coming
than
up
that.
on 2 years. Yeah, tell me about it.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family-friendly atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza in Fort Payne. Enjoy the buffet and salad bar anytime or have a specialty pizza made to order. At Stevie B's, take advantage of 2 Stamp Tuesday for adult and senior buffets and Thirsty Thursdays when drinks are free after 4 p.m. Take out any medium pizza weekdays between 2 and 5 for just $4.49. And on the weekends, take out any 2 large pizzas just $14.99. Book your parties now by calling Stevie B's at 256-979-1234. Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North, Fort Payne.
Gigabit Internet residential service is now available to customers of the North Alabama Electric Co-op with NAEC Fiber in Jackson and Marshall County. Residential gig service is now available for only $79.95. Call today to have your gig service installed at 256-437-5000. High-speed fiber residential gig internet service now available to customers of the North Alabama Electric Co-op with NAEC Fiber. Business and commercial customers can get gig service too. Call for pricing 256-437-5000. Gig service from North Alabama Electric Co-op 256-437-5000.
delivering top quality primary health care locally. We are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain and Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program, and ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. Dental referrals for our patients with tooth removal and fillings for only $15. Putting your health concerns first, we're Northeast Alabama Health Services. Cervical cancer screenings now available at Northeast Alabama Health Services.
Limon's Mexican Restaurant in Henniger, Alabama at 50 Lloyd Fry Drive, where you can enjoy karaoke on Thursday nights at 6 and lunch specials every day. Catering's available, and how about delivery? Yep, with a minimum of 5 orders, Limon's can deliver to you. Happy hour is Monday through Friday from 2 till 5. And come enjoy their newly constructed bar, Limon's Mexican Restaurant, with 2 locations in Henniger and in Crossville. Call 256-657-3999. Limon's Mexican Restaurant.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services, including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations. Lookout Mountain, Georgia, Higdon, Alabama, on our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back, and I want to thank you, ladies, because this has been real informative, but we're not finished. Okay, so Martha, you had something you wanted to mention?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that we have a monthly meeting. It's every month besides July and December, and it's the 4th Thursday of the month at 12:30 at the Day County Public Library. Anyone is invited to attend. It's a great place to network, but also to find out more information about services that are offered, because we bring all the people in one room, and we usually have a speaker, and I serve lunch. And then Rex asked me to share, yeah, Rex comes for the food, I think.
Let me tell you, though, I don't know if y'all have Rex's name and number in this book, but you need to, because let me tell you, Rex is a resource in himself.
Yes.
Now, I'm telling you, he comes and hits me up all the time. So he's got his own little program he's working, I can assure you. Rex is great, especially with our youth.
Mm-hmm.
He's really, really good.
He is. He's getting the big head. But my email is dadefirst@msn.com, and then my phone number is 423-883-6938. And Rex had asked me to share that because if you have a question about resources
That
that are
883, is it, what's the area code? 423-883-6938.
Yep, and just leave a message on that phone, and we'll call you back if anybody has questions about resources that are available in the county. If I don't know, then I can find out, but I can surely connect you to who could help with your problem.
So just say someone's out there watching, and maybe it's them, and they're thinking, I'm sitting here, I don't know how in the world I'm going to keep my head above water. I have trouble with groceries. I have trouble with clothing my kids. Maybe I have trouble paying their lunch, which I know you could. I ran into this family once that they really didn't even know how to apply for free lunch for their kids. And she was skimping and scraping, trying to pack lunch, and and that was a simple fix. Mm-hmm. But so if they're just sitting out there and they're just kind of lost and don't know what to do, they can call you and tell you what's going on with them, and maybe you can connect the dots.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or okay, and then say there's another person out there that knows of a family. I mean, if they call you and refer them, do you reach out to that family?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good to know. That's really good to know. So they don't have to. I mean, it's great if they'll take the first step, but sometimes,
Sometimes
maybe they don't know.
They don't.
Or
That's
they
true.
won't.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're referred, y'all will reach out to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That's great. Okay, anything else, Martha?
That's all I got.
Okay, and now you,
So, couple of things. I need to make sure that everybody's aware that Win Georgia is funded through Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities. They have a website. It's dbhdd.ga.gov.
now, are you local?
I am. I'm actually statewide. My office is in Fort Oglethorpe, but I have staff in every county. So we have staff right here in Trenton, and available for families.
Is that Lisa?
No. In addition to Lisa's staff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Where y'all hiding at?
My guys work out of their car. Everybody's mobile. So
Really?
Mm-hmm.
ours is all community based. We go to the family. We meet them where it's convenient for them. We talk to them on their schedule. So if they're if they're working second shift and they can only see us at night, then that's what we do. If Saturday works better for them because that fits in with school and work and all the other craziness that goes along with raising kids, then that's where we go.
Wow. Wow. Okay, Lisa, what would you like to add?
So-
Was that it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Are
good.
you done? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Positive?
Don't forget about the crisis text line.
Yes, the crisis text line. So, let me give you my email address is really simple. It's lisas@lmcs.org, and I can be reached at 423-298-2115. And we have a crisis text line. I know it's really hard to see, but the crisis text line is 741-741. And it's a suicide crisis text line. If you are in a crisis, suicide, homicide, if you're cutting, if you have a family member that's in crisis, please don't hesitate to call this number or text this line. Say hi. If it is determined that you're actually in crisis, they will send a team directly to you and take care of whatever the issue might be. It is a 24/7 hotline. We also have our GCAL number, which is 1-800-715-4225, and that's a live person.
And another cool thing about the My GCal is that they just rolled out a My GCal app for all smartphones. So you can get it in your Play Store or the Apple Store. It's free to download. It works very similar to the crisis text line. It helps connect you to a live person when you're experiencing crisis.
Do you find yourself working a lot, any of you, with single mothers?
Or grandmother.
At grandmothers.
Oh, wow, I bet you do. What about like teenage mothers in high school? Is that something
We
you
have a
work with?
few.
A few, but it's not as prevalent as you would think. I think most of ours, we have a lot of grandmother and displaced kids for foster care.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of foster kids in Dade, don't we?
I'm not going to say a lot, but we do have some.
We need more foster homes for
Yes,
the
we do.
kids. We don't have enough foster homes
To meet
To-
the
to allow
needs.
them to stay in the
allow them to
community.
stay in the county.
So you have to take them outside of Dade.
Yes.
Well,
Wow.
DFACS does, yeah. But
Wow, I didn't know that. Well, I think this is great. So I'm looking on here, and it says like employment assistance. So you help people find jobs, possibly.
There's somebody in there that will.
Okay. Speech, hearing, and vision. So if you notice, if you identify a problem with a child,
We have a referral for that.
okay. Now, what is this post-secondary education and employment assistance?
High school.
Okay. Physical therapy, nutritionist,
Primary health care.
veteran service and support, counseling resources, assistance with shelter, food, clothing, so hospice. So really people just they need to know how to access these services. And if they'll just reach out to one of you, you can kind of, like I said, connect the dots.
Absolutely.
So what I want you to do real quick, I want you to, we've got a couple of minutes, so I want you to tell real quick, just kind of highlight what you do again and give your phone number. Each one of you do the same thing.
Okay. So I am the Family Connection Coordinator, and Family Connection is a nonprofit. There's a coordinator in each county in Georgia, but each one is run differently depending on that county's needs. We decided that our main needs are to decrease child abuse and neglect and to improve school success. So all the activities and events that we do are to support those goals. But also what I do is to connect people to resources that are in need. There's a lot of things that I do like behind the scenes and just here and there, and somebody might ask me something out of the blue and I'll do it. It's all about building the relationships with the agencies and the community and families too, and at-risk families. So any way to be a support is why I'm here. So my phone number is 423-883-6938. And again, the resource directory is on our website, which is dade.gafcp.org. And you can click on the categories for what you're looking for, and it will take you to all the available resources in the county.
Okay.
I'm Heather Stanley. I'm with Win Georgia. Our website is wingeorgia.com, and that's all spelled out. And then for access to me, we've got a resource on the website that has all of our staff listed by county. My number's there. My phone number is 423-304-2556. And we work with families and youth ages 6 to 20. And we make sure that you are supported and you receive all of the services that you need from the county, and so that your children and your family stay together in your home community.
That's great.
I'm Lisa Stevens. I'm program manager for children and adolescents. My email address is lisas@lncs.org. My phone number is 423-298-2115. I work with high-risk kids in Dade and Chattooga County in the school systems. I do clinic work, and I specialize in suicide and trauma.
So that's why you know about all that. I don't think that people realize how bad things are behind the scenes.
No.
I mean, do you agree with me?
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you think that a lot of the problem is they just don't.
Well, they don't. There's not a lot for them to do once they reach a certain age. I mean, we do have.
If they don't play ball.
If they don't play ball. And they're not held to any accountabilities either.
Well, that's true. There's not really anything for kids to do around here. And kids are going to do something. They're going to do something. They're going to do something. If they have to come up with it on their own, they're going to do something. I'm a firm believer in that. I've raised 2, I know.
I did 3. You know 2 of them.
Okay, well, listen, I appreciate y'all coming on today, and I'm glad to know this. Like I said, I have a couple of people in mind myself that I think could benefit from some of these programs, and it's all free.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just community outreach.
And I think another thing that people don't realize is they don't need insurance for mental health services.
Right.
When you're saying, we've got a couple minutes, when you're saying mental health, just give me some kind of an idea as to what you're talking about.
Mental health services? So if they come in for mental health services, they need counseling, they need medication, they need to see a doctor, they need to see a psychiatrist. State of Georgia provides state contracted services for those individuals that do not have insurance.
So there's no excuse to not get that.
Correct.
Not get the care. Wow. Okay, now Lisa, you're down here at Lookout Mountain Community Services.
Right.
And Martha, you're all over everywhere, aren't you?
Yeah, my office is at Dade County DFAX, but I'm on the run a lot. I could be anywhere any given day.
I've never even seen you at DFAX.
Yeah, I'm actually
I'm in the back
I know
corner
I've
there.
seen. Well,
but-
I've seen you everywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place too.
I'm in the schools. I'm at Lookout Mountain. I'm at Primary. I'm
Sheriff's
at the library,
Department.
the sheriff's department. Yeah, you never know where I'll be on any given day.
Wow.
So.
And now you're all over the state.
I am.
Working out of your car.
I do work out of my car.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming on. And I'm going to have you back again because this is something we need to keep reminding people of. Because, and people's needs change, people changes, people's situations change. So I hope that there's somebody that's watching that can really benefit.
Yeah.
And we'll reach out to you ladies.
So,
Hey, or you can call the station or call me and I'll set you up with Lisa or Martha. Now, and they'll get you to Heather.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in today. I want to thank Rex for coming and helping me out again today. And we will see you next week.
You've been watching Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of staff nor the management of KWN Community TV Channel 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Join us every week for another edition of Around Town on KWN TV 7.